Assalamu alaikum everyone. I hope you all are well in this pandemic. So, welcome to your lesson. I'm your English language teacher from Standard 6, Sharmin Rahman. I'm representing this presentation for you. So, let's get started. Today's topic is on participle adjectives as you can see the screen, right? So, before starting the definition of the participle of adjective, let's define adjective. What is an adjective? We already know that adjective is a part of speech which describe, which define a noun or a pronoun, right? So, what is a particular adjective? So, in this lesson, we are going to learn the define participle adjectives and identify participle adjectives in given sentences. So, let's get started. So, participle adjectives. A participle is a verb that ends in ing or ed and is used both as an adverb and adjective. So let me define it again. A participle is a verb that ends with ing or ed and used both as an adverb or an adjective. Okay? It may also be called a verbal adjective. Let's see the examples. Running down the stairs, Sam opened the door. Let me see another example. Having lost my pen, I went to buy a new one. Here, running and having. This in these sentences, running and having our participle as they perform the adjective, our as the birds of verb and adjective, right? So these two are our participles. Okay, so let's move on to the next part. We have, take a look at this sentence. First of all, take a look at this picture. A girl carrying a bucket, a water bucket. So let's see the example. We saw a girl carrying a sorry, we saw a girl carrying a bucket of water. We saw a girl carrying a bucket of water. Here, carrying a bucket of water, the word carrying qualities the noun, that is our girl, right? Here we can see the blue colored word which is carrying, which is qualifying the girl. That means the girl is our noun, which is in red color. So here we can say that carrying qualities the noun girl, thus it does the work of an adjective, right? Does the work of an adjective which forms from carry, which is a verb, but it is showing it is an adjective. It is making an adjective, right? Okay, so moving on to our types of participle adjectives. We have seen several classification of different parts of grammar. So as like the others, we have this type of participle adjectives. So how many participle adjectives we have? Two. So there are two types of participle adjectives, and they are examples. Number one, the present participle which ends with ing. The present participle which ends with ing. Second, the past participle which ends with ed. Clear? Okay. So both present and past participle can be used as adjective. Both present and past participle can be used as adjective. Okay. Okay, so now we can see a chart over here which is saying participle adjectives and present participle, which comes with two parts, which is present participle and past participle. We already know, right? So let's look at this for with an example. Here, example showing that look at the dancing girl, which is showing in present participle. Let's see the past participle example. Roy was the most learned man among his peers. Roy was the most learned man among his peers. So these two examples defining two different participles, which are present participle and past participle, right? So the participle which end with ing in present participle, which I say ing represent an ongoing action. ongoing action which is going just now. Look at this example. Look at the dancing girl. Here the action is in ongoing process, which will only define in past present participle. Okay, so it's very easy to define that which one is present participle, right? Okay, so let's look at the past participle here. It is saying that Roy was the most learned man among his peers. Here the participles which represent a completed action. Here these examples also saying that it's a completed action, that Roy was the most learned man. So the man, this word learn is defining the man. So Roy was the learned man among his peers. So here in both sides we can see that both the words which are in red color are defining the noun. So it's very simple to understand. This is showing an adjective but in different ways. One is one adjective is showing with ing and which is in ongoing action, and the other one which ends with ed is showing in this a completed action. So it's our past participle adjective. So they usually end with ed, en or n. Okay, but ing always ends with ing, right? So moving on to the next part, we have difference between present and past participle. You may ask me, ma'am, how could we understand that which one is and how we are going to differentiate between these two participle adjectives? Okay, let's see this with two examples with two similar types, right? So in past present participle in the left side we can see alarming, the word alarming, and the past participle side in the right side we can see alarm. So in these two type of words which are coming in the same forms but in a different look, like alarming ing ending with ing and alarmed ending with ed, right? So here we can see that alarming, the example saying what an alarming noise. Similar way, it's an ongoing action, right? Ongoing action. So we are using present participle form. So we are using what an alarming noise. But what if it was in past participle form? It was like I was alarmed by the loud bang. So it was a completed action. I was alarmed by the loud bang. So it already happened. So past participle adjective. Now another example we can see boring and bored. These two type of words in different participles, right? So in present participle adjective in the sentence we can see I have never seen such a boring film. The this word boring is defining the film, the word film, which is our noun. And here on the other side the past participle adjective, here we can see the students looked bored as the teacher talked and talked. So the students looked bored. The students are looking bored. So this is also defining the students who are bored. So it is also a completed action which is also in past participle. So these two different way you can understand that participle adjectives in a different way, present form and past form. So this is the end of the class for today. Thanks for your participation. I hope you had a great lesson. So take care. Bye bye. Thank you.